also coming off a tough loss to Long Beach, when the Pirates had an 11-4 lead going to the bottom of the 7th, and gave up 8 runs to Long Beach, which allowed them to walk it off in what was a crazy game.
Yes.
Great intro. So,
I haven't
anyways,
seen the Pirates baseball team play yet. I saw the softball team play, so I can't say much about it.
well, so far at the start of the season, Mepham coming this season was ranked 8th in all of Nassau County, and right now they've had a little bit of a shaky start, definitely, and we'll hope to see if they can bounce back today against Great Neck South.
Listen,
But
you can't fault them for it. I mean, with COVID and everything that's going on, you can't fault the teams for that. They have plenty of time to get back into this.
definitely agree with you, AJ. And taking them out for the Mepham Pirates today will be junior Leo Asta, making one of his, I believe, his second appearance of the season. Leo Asta, one of the better juniors on the roster, pitched a good game against MacArthur in the beginning of this season. He got lit up a little bit towards the beginning of the game, but he's going to be very lethal this game, and Mepham is very excited to have him on the mound.
And we're finally going to get to the game starting. Very exciting. Number 13 for the Great Neck South Rebels.
That will be the center fielder, Joe Sardo.
Sure.
And
Let's
umpire
play
says
ball.
play ball.
Yeah, I said that too.
I know, that was crazy.
All right, relax.
That's his first pitch. Little low in the dirt. Fastball start off for ball
I got
one.
hit by that dirt.
You got hit by that
I
dirt?
did. I felt it on my leg.
I'm sorry,
That's
AJ.
all right.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll get over it.
That's always great. That's always
Thank you.
great.
Thank you. One more pitch.
The pitch
Another ball.
also in the dirt. Change up in the dirt for ball two. Asta actually seems pretty comfortable on the mound though with his rotation going on, but now he's just gonna work and try to find the strike zone here.
Listen, this could all be part of a plan. You never know what's going within the mind of a pitcher.
Absolutely. Asta winds up. Pitch.
Another ball.
Down in dirt again. 3-0 count now for Asta.
You think we're a distraction to the hitters? You think they can hear us? Might be quite funny if they could.
That, you know what? Maybe they do. I
Maybe
feel
that's like beneficial for the Mepham Pirates.
it could be. It's like maybe it's like a golf team, but kind of like it's
Oh,
like
jeez.
quiet.
You've already bored me by saying golf.
I know, right? Asta
Ooh.
calls a
Nice-
little bit
nice
of a
pitch.
high pitch. High pitch calls it a strike. Said it was at the letters for strike one in this count. Sato's gonna have a hitter's count now. Asta winds up. Sato makes good contact.
Right through the glove
Coin can't come up with the ball, and
for a base
the-
hit.
definitely AJ.
Definitely a base
That
hit.
is a base
Yeah,
hit.
I
You
know.
got
I
it.
listen to some games.
Nice. And
Yeah.
Sato is gonna have the leadoff hit for the Great Neck South Rebels. Now coming up to hit for the Great Neck South Rebels will be Giuseppe Sedita.
It's a powerful name.
Definitely. Sedita is one of the better players on this roster, like Coach said as well. 4-year player on the varsity level.
Now, if you're Mepham and you know the players, I mean, what are you doing right now? You know who's at the base at home. Oh,
Sedita
Ding
smacks
is
one to
out.
left.
it's caught.
It's a nice play by left fielder for this one. I believe that's Michael Cuccinella or Mike Dunleavy.
It's not Mike Dunleavy.
That's not Mike Dunleavy? I
Yeah.
thought it was Mike Dunleavy.
Don't think it is.
Really?
No.
Tough.
Tough.
Real tough.
Could be. I don't know. I don't think it is.
I think it is Dunleavy.
I know Mike Dunleavy. He's my
Oh.
friend.
Nice.
Up
Nice
and
play.
down. Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
Okay. Asta takes a look at the man on first. Sato took a lead. Swinging a hack from the three-hitter, Matteo Percabali.
Another good name. Another strong name for baseball.
Yeah, really. Rebels got some great
That's
names.
probably how they recruit him. Just have a
Probably.
good name.
Yeah, Percabali. Is Fried a good name for baseball?
No.
Maybe
Free's
Batman.
Free's more of a good name for like a doctor.
True. Are you trying to say something there?
No, I'm not a doctor.
Ah, tough. Well, West Virginia will do you well either way.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Asta taking
I
a
still
look
don't know
back
if
at
that's an insult
Saldo.
or not.
Asta taking a look back at Saldo at first. Asta had some speed on that one.
Definitely made me flinch, but
Same
that's
here.
gonna happen a lot all day. Every time that happens, I will be
We'll be on the move.
just a slight bit afraid.
Same here, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back into it.
I believe it's a what, 2 and
It is a 2-2 count.
2-2 count.
Asta takes a look at Saudo. Asta with the quick pitch. Fastball down the
Beautiful
middle.
pitch.
Aldo's got
If-
his
if
first
you're-
K on the
if you're-
board.
If you're the batter, that's the pitch you want.
That is fastball right down the middle. You want that.
Time. Clear the base.
It's actually called home plate in this one.
Clear home plate. You know, the first time I saw someone do that was actually in the movie Chicken Little. Remember that part?
Yes.
There's the horse.
The first time I saw that was Sandlot, actually.
I didn't see Sandlot when I was growing up. I've seen it now, but
Really?
yeah,
What childhood did you have, AJ?
not a good one, I guess. I was raised on Disney Channel
Oh.
and Nickelodeon. It was whatever my sister said. She was older and more powerful than me.
Oh. That's
Wherever
like,
she shit goes.
it's like me and my brother. Asta takes a look at Saldo at first.
Look.
Look. Voice crack. Asta. Ooh,
Little
calls
too
a
high.
slider a little high. Asta wanted that one.
So it's now an 0-1 count, right?
It's a 1-0 count.
1-0 count.
Yeah.
I always mess those up.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us.
Thanks.
No problem. Asta takes more looks at Saudo. Saudo surprisingly not taking a large lead from being one of the better runners on the team. Inside two-seamer gets it for strike one.
1-1 count. See, now I got it. I picked it up.
AJ, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now Asta's gonna try to get hitter here to try to chase at one maybe.
Lost his hat on that powerful pitch.
Levinson not liking the call there. Luke Levinson, the cleanup hitter for this team,
So it's 1.
starting second baseman.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Asta not liking the call from Borndorf. Asta winds up. High fastball. It's a quick pop up from Borndorf.
Who?
Oh, no, excuse me. That's not Borndorf. Excuse me. That's Willie Netfield.
Bodendorf, you mean?
Bordendorf?
Bowden?
It's
James?
I didn't make the press back.
James Bodendorf?
I mean, I made some of it. They go turn two here. That's going to go for one coin. And that's going to end the inning for the Pirates. So far, score 0-0 going to the bottom of the first. Asta with a pretty nice inning. Had one strikeout on that inning and got two ground out. Single at the middle was rough, but Asta got out of it there.
Now let's see what they can do on the offensive side. Is it considered offense?
That's what it's called, actually.
Is it? Yeah.
It's called offense.
I don't know with baseball. I don't know if it's considered offense.
But it's like,
It's considered offense, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's offense, totally.
Yeah. Why are you being sarcastic?
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being serious with you, bud.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I just called you bud. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Yeah,
I don't
never.
Think we should talk for a while.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Now taking the mound for the great next South Rebels will be Mike Duda. Duda has dominated all opponents so far this year. Like Coach said, he couldn't figure out much of him during tryouts, but he's asked to do everything, and he accomplishes everything. He had a dominating win in East Meadow, and is very great in clutch situations where the Rebels brought him in with the bases loaded, and when they brought him in, bases loaded, struck out two, and got a ground out, and got them out of a really tough situation. So now let's see how Duda does against the Mepham Pirates. AJ Freed with commentary, everyone.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not good at commentary. You know that. I'm just here to make you guys look good.
Thanks. Well, you do morning announcements.
That's about it.
You're one of the faces in BMB history.
Wow, thanks.
How's that feel?
Feels good. Made an impact. Did something.
Of course.
Didn't waste my 4 years in high school.
You know what? That's very true.
Thank you. That's why I said it.
And Mike Duda, believe it or not, has a very large variety of pitches. Goes from a nice sturdy slider to a sinker. Has a nice changeup and two really solid fastballs to work with. And so far from warm-up so far, Duda looks like he's been hitting the strike zone a lot. So if I'm Mepham, I'd be a little nervous if I'm them right now. Now let's see what the Mepham Pirates can do to start off the bottom of the first. And we'll see how some of the Bucknell commits do for Mepham Pirates. Billy Kender,
And
BMB
Tyler O'Neill.
member. And we have Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill ranked the number 10 pitcher by Access Baseball in all of Long Island and is a D1 commit to Bucknell University along with his teammate, shortstop and pitcher, Billy Kender, who both have had a great impact. They started off a little slow, but that first game against MacArthur was incredible by them.
I remember seeing the highlights after that. It was amazing. Amazing play.
Definitely. And now,
let's see what Mepham Pirates can do on offense.
leading off for the Mepham Pirates will be sophomore, I believe, starting for the first time of his Mepham career, Charlie Leo. Leo also a volleyball athlete as well.
Cool.
It's great, man. Duda winds up. It's a nice sinker down the plate. First pitch, Duda already lost the ball.
It happens.
It does. Happens at best of us. Just don't do it with the bases on.
Yeah,
please.
they wouldn't want to do it with bases loaded.
That would be really bad.
Yeah. I mean, not for Mepham, of course.
Definitely.
That'd be a gift.
They get a shift. The Rebels are shifting towards the left side. Shortstop moves a little more towards third. Right field's going to move in towards center. Duda winds up. Leo, it's a nice piece of it.
It's going to be caught in the outfield.
It's going to be caught by the starting left fielder for the Great Neck South Rebels, Anthony Ponzo. Leo got a good medal on that. Can't say good wood because it's not a wood bat.
That's true. We discussed that earlier.
Yeah.
before the game.
We're discussing the bats. A lot of the players
Just the
on the
bats.
Rebels team are using wood, but Mepham, mostly metal.
Bats are very important. Gotta know.
Now let's stop talking about bats and let's get to the game. Billy Kender coming up to hit. One of two Bucknell commits. Kender doesn't like it, and it's a low for ball one. So AJ, if you're the pitcher right now, what are you doing to such a great player like Billy?
I don't know. I'm not in an obligation to say that because I'm not sure much about baseball, but you know, I'm sure before each game they take stats on each player. They know what they're doing. They know their stats, so you just got to be smart.
I only asked that because I have a feeling that I knew that response was coming.
I hate you.
I know. Bell's got a 1-1 count. Duda's going to wind up.
A little too high.
Duda didn't like that one. Duda thought that could have been a strike. Asta got a call like that earlier in the first inning, but he got a strike call on that. So if it's a 3-0 count right now, and if I'm Mike Duda, I'm just throwing a strike. You got to throw something in the strike zone. You don't want to lose him here. Duda, inside for ball 4. Ooh. Kender not liking that. We all thought that was ball 4. We all thought that was inside. He had to move out of the way.
3 balls, 1 strike. See what Billy's going to do with this one.
Duda winds up. Kender smokes one. Ponzo loses in the air and couldn't come up with it. And Kender's going to come back with a full count now.
3-2, Sean. What will he do? Ah, yes.
You
That
are
was it.
so funny.
Yes, that was the one. Oh, what the?
Dude, you're a comedian.
Thank you. Some might say that.
That's only your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Duda winds up. Duda. Kender hits one up. Duda calls for it. Duda's going to get that one. Duda has 2 batters up, 2 batters down. Now coming up to bat is the well-known, one of the best pitchers and players on Long Island, Tyler O'Neill.
Yes, we go from one Bucknell Bison to the next.
Definitely.
I know.
O'Neill has been very successful so far to start off the year. Not on the path he would quite hope he would get so far, but he said he would turn things around going to this one. O'Neill smokes one to dead center.
That out.
That's deep.
And that's
O'Neal's going to hit it out.
beautiful.
Tyler O'Neill with a solo home run in the bottom of the first. The Mepham Pirates will lead 1-0. The Bucknell commit hits one out.
You'd love to see it. Good way to start the game.
You really do love to see it. Duda messed up that sinker right there, and O'Neal got all of that to dead center.
Such a big opportunity for that.
Absolutely, O'Neal hit that
If you're the
dead.
pitcher, you know who these players are. You got to be careful with that. You can't be letting things like that happen. Because if you give them the slightest opportunity, it's going.
Agree with you there.
Thank you.
Of course. Walker not liking the call there. Nick Walker, one of the best, and if not the best sophomore on this roster. He's already had a home run so far to start off the year and almost hit one to dead center at Calhoun, which is insane because that fence is large. Walker's going to hard one to ground. Hard one to third. Walker.
It's going to be safe at first.
Walker's going to run it out.
Quick little base hit.
Base hit. You got it.
Yeah,
You're learning.
I watch a little bit of baseball here and there.
Nice. Giuseppe Sedita couldn't get a harder throw on that. It was a very hard hit ground ball. And now
we're going to have Jack Davila.
Wow, you didn't even have to look at the press back.
I know the seniors.
Wow.
That's about it. I know the seniors.
That's really
I don't know anyone else. Thank you. It is pretty cool.
That's great.
Thank you. I sit next to him in math class. I sit next to a baseball player.
That's really cool. Now, Davila, it's a lefty and lefty matchup, so it could be tougher for Davila. High for Jack. That's ball one.
A little close to him on the, almost hit him.
Definitely. Almost got him in the face. It's not what you want.
No.
Duda checking Walker first. Davila. Davila gets good contact. They're going to go for Davila at first. And the Rebels are going to get out of this rough one.
Score is 1-0 Mepham Pirates going to the top of the second inning.
Nice.
Thank you.
Tyler O'Neill already starting off very great.
Very strong start.
Very strong start. And now Asta's going to take back the mound. And going to the top of the second, Pirates lead 1-0. So AJ, so far out of the first inning, what are you thinking of this one?
Listen, I mean, I say this on every sports shoot I do. I always support the Mepham Pirates from the beginning of the game to the end. You know, they started off pretty well with one home run to begin the game with, but you know, you can't let that get too much in your head. You got to keep playing like you're down. You know, that's what I always think. You got to play the game like you're down by 5. You got to keep trying. You got to keep pushing. You got to only do better.
And looking at today's game, beautiful day for baseball as well.
Beautiful day. I love it.
Sun is shining in May. It's a little bit of wind right now, but it is.
All right.
It's still beautiful out. 71 degrees.
A lot of fans out here today. Actually.
A lot of fans. Definitely.
You love to see the fans here in Mepham's.
You definitely flinched.
Yes, I did, actually.
Yeah, same here. Great Neck South showing their support here as well, along with the Mepham Pirates, having students coming to this one.
My aunt lives in Great Neck.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
Now, Asta looking very dominant on the mound in that first inning. Struggled with that first batter, but he got the next 3 down, so Asta's going to look to maintain that control throughout this game. We'll throw it on second just for a warm-up. Now let's see what the Great Neck South Rebels can do, possibly to get on the board. Leading off for the Great Neck South Rebels will be number 22 left fielder Anthony Ponzo.
A little chilly out today. Not gonna lie.
A little chilly. I was gonna wear a long sleeve, but then again,
well, it was really warm today.
Yeah.
It got a little chilly out.
Yeah.
About being outside.
Definitely.
On the field.
100%.
Out here on the diamond.
On the diamond.
Yeah.
Now Bonzo is going to lead off. Asta. Nice fastball inside for Asta for strike 1. Asta using the fastball a lot today. Even though it's already even though it's only the second inning, Asta almost every pitch in that first inning was a fastball.
Listen, if it works, you don't gotta change it up.
Definitely, AJ, and Asta with another fastball inside for strike 2. 0-2 count now for Bonzo. Asta likes it. One's up. Fastball. Kender. Kender cannot make a play. O'Neill's going to get that protected, but that's a leadoff single for Anthony Bonzo. A leadoff infield single for Anthony Bonzo, I should say.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, works. Sure. Works. Now coming up to hit will be the designated hitter for the Rebels, Ethan Goldberg. Goldberg, only a freshman.
Well.
And he was going, and like Coach said, he was going to be the starting catcher on varsity last year as an 8th grader.
Wow.
But since due to the COVID-19 pandemic, unfortunately that didn't happen. But today he will be at the designated hitter spot, not behind the plate today. Gets a day off from the field and behind there. That's a 1-0 count. Goldie now has a 2-0 count.
Catcher didn't think that was a ball.
No, he did not at all.
2-0 count.
Goldberg, a very intelligent hitter, so let's see what intelligence he brings to the plate. Goldberg takes a hard hack.
Out at second. Beautiful play.
Kender with a great tag. Amazing play from the Pirates there. It's a great throwdown from
Rebels tried something. Mepham Pirates is right on top of them.
Yeah, right there, Willie Nedfield with a great throwdown.
So now we got a 2-1 count.
So now no runners on and 1 out. Asa with a nice pitch. Should we count how many times Leo S.'s hat falls off?
I mean, we can keep that as a stat. Anything's a stat line.
You know what? You're right.
I think we should keep that as a stat line.
It's been 4.
We're at 4?
Yeah.
4 times?
Just fell off for a 4th.
Just throwing power.
Yeah. The hard cut from Goldberg, but won't get it there. That's the second K of the game. And now coming up with the 2-out situation will be another lefty hitter for the Rebels, first baseman Josh Henderson.
That's what I'm saying.
That is what you're saying, indeed. Henderson, like Coach said, would have benefited from last year when they lost 6 seniors, and he actually went to Florida for a baseball camp and then came back, and they said he even got even better, which is crazy. That is really impressive. Would you ever do that?
No.
Nice. It's a hard cut. Coyne almost makes a great play, but cannot come up with it. And he's going to second. DeVilla's throw. Won't get in. That's a 2-out double for the first baseman, Josh Henderson. Now coming up to bat for the Rebels will be the pitcher, Mike Duda. A lot of lefty hitters this inning. All 4 have been lefty. Asta takes a look back at second to Henderson. Pitch is out.
You got to be careful with those risky pitches.
Definitely do, but when you pitch out, it's always to see if maybe they'll steal a base, so you always got to be careful. Asta takes another look back at second. Kender motions out. It's 2-0 now for Duda.
Got to keep an eye on second base. He's trying to get out of there.
Definitely, AJ, you're right.
Thank you.
That's why they're throwing a lot of fastballs and pitching out. AJ knows a lot about baseball.
I've watched a couple of Mets games in my day.
That's nice.
Let's go
Who's your
Mets.
favorite player?
What?
Who's your favorite player?
I don't think I have a favorite player.
No?
No, I just like watching the Mets.
Can you name one?
Can I name a Mets player?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who?
No, Syndergaard. Jacob deGrom.
Who else?
Who else? Bartolo Colon. Remember him?
No, I remember those days.
I loved him.
It's the greatest home run ever.
I'd say so.
It's a
That was
3-0.
the most entertaining play I've ever seen.
Definitely.
Strike right down the middle.
Duda takes a smart eye, though, on a 3-0 count. Now it's going to be 3-1 with 2 outs. See what Asta can do here. Just got to be careful with that runner on second. Asta looks back. 3-1 pitch. Duda's going to look at ball 4.
It's kind of a hard positioning if you're the pitcher trying to get a second baseman because you got to spin all the way around. You can't throw with your left hand.
Very hard.
Very awkward positioning.
Now let's see if the Rebels can get something starting to maybe go here. You have runners on, one in scoring position. Asta with the pitch. Oof. Calls a ball. Asta not liking that. Asta. It's a big lead. Asta almost got him on the pickoff.
Good eye by Asta.
Gender didn't get there quick enough, so he got there. Henderson almost wants to go steal. Duda takes the lead at first. Henderson
Buggy out today.
makes a lead. Henderson wants it. Same as Duda. It's a little buggy out, you know. We're on the dirt.
It's true.
We're on the dirt field.
It's true.
It's a beautiful field though for the Mepham Pirates.
Beautiful day out for baseball too.
Agree there. Couldn't have said that better. Henderson wants to steal. That made
a
us
little bit of a
both
heart attack
flinch.
right there. That scared me.
Could have fainted past out there
Definitely
anyways.
just a little bit of a.
Just a tad bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was.
Nothing crazy.
It will always happen. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's always whatever. It's a 1-1 count now. It's a 1-1 count for what his teammates call him Zeeks. Zeeks with a grounder to short. Can Kender make the play? Kender can't make a play.
It's going to be bases loaded now.
Bases loaded for one of the most best hitters on this team, Joe Sardo. Sardo led off the game with a single to center. This could be trouble here for the Mepham Pirates. Asta for Sardo. This is a great matchup. A lot of the Rebels taking large leads. Sardo takes one inside for ball 1. Rebels are up on their feet off the dugout. Sardo steps in. Asta's got to be careful here. Sardo smokes one to center. It's a line out right to center field to Davila.
Got very lucky there.
Got very lucky. It was a great hit.
Great opportunity for the Rebels, but
definitely
couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, great contact from Sardo there. And going to the bottom of the second, the Mepham Pirates lead 1-0. So, AJ, how was your day? Just to ask, because I don't think you know much about baseball, so.
I do know stuff about baseball, not a lot.
You know a little bit.
I'm not really too much into baseball.
Yeah.
How was
so
my day? My day was fine. Thank you for asking. I had a really good lunch. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese from Superhero, the greatest sandwich place on Long Island. Superhero, right by Grand Avenue, for any of those who are wondering.
I always get
Definitely check it out.
I always get bacon, egg, and cheese at Dunkin', though.
Oh, I don't like you.
Oh,
You should really try the Superhero bacon, egg, and cheese. It's the greatest thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Do you know I've never been to Superhero?
Are you serious?
No.
Dude, that place is fantastic. I love that place.
I've been to My Hero, never
Oh,
Superhero.
No, Superhero's much better than My Hero.
Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe I'll try it.
You have to. I'll take you there myself.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Their sandwiches are fantastic, and I love the people there.
Oh, wow. That must be great.
It is. I go there at least twice a week. I have a little bit of a problem.
Could be an addiction.
It could be.
Do you want to talk about it?
It's best that we don't.
Great. Now, Duda's going to take back on the mound after giving up that solo shot to dead center off from Tyler O'Neill. And Duda actually had a walk last inning. And it's not always often for pitchers to get on base, but when it's high school baseball, all these pitchers can hit.
It's true.
Leading off on the Mepham Pirates is going to be the third baseman, junior, the very powerful, dangerous Aiden Amato. Aiden Amato.
I have math with him too.
Really?
I have math with everyone. I'm actually a math class with Jake Winkleman. BMB's Jake Winkleman, too.
BMB's Jake Winkleman. That's crazy.
It's true. Thank you.
I'm not in any classes with you, though.
Because you're a sophomore and I'm a senior.
True.
Thank you. I know.
You make a good point.
I know. I really do.
Sigh.
Sigh.
Always gotta sigh it. Throws a little off the second, but either way, Aiden Amano's gonna lead off for the Mepham Pirates.
Let's see if they can get a repeat of last inning with a home run. See what they can do in this one.
Definitely. Aiden Amano is, like I said just a second ago, he has great power. And over the summer when he came to Mepham for camps and just to work out, he was an exceptional pitcher and an exceptional hitter, what Coach Passman said about him. Duda winds up. That was a little lower. Amano really wanted that. But it's going to be high for ball one. Duda winds up. Amano looks at that one for strike one. So AJ, if you're Mike Duda here, what are you doing?
I mean, you just gotta work with what works. I mean, if you gotta take what you learned from the first inning and gotta apply it, but you make the same mistakes. With a quick whip from Amato.
Just say quick whip.
Quick whip.
That's a new term.
Thank
Quick
you.
whip from Aiden Amato.
I'm an entrepreneur for baseball terms.
Nice.
Thank you.
Solid. And now Aiden Amato's going to lead off after that nice leadoff single for the Mepham Pirates.
TJ Coyne will be taking the mound.
Absolutely, TJ Coyne's taking.
Not I got the name right. So.
Yeah, you got the name.
I am not in math class with him, I can say that.
TJ Coyne coming up to the batter's box with Amato on first. Amato very speedy as well. Duda tries to pick him off. Cannot get him. Amato gets back. TJ, one of the few underclassmen on this team, one of the most experienced sophomores on the whole roster. And like Coach Passman said about him, he just reminds you of almost like one of those old-time baseball players. He just gets everything done, and he's proven so much, and he's so versatile. TJ Coyne, also a outfielder, can play anywhere in the infield almost, and can also catch. And he's a very, very good contact hitter. Duda winds up. Too low in the dirt for ball two. Duda's been using that sinker a lot today. Duda winds up. Tie for TJ, but TJ's going to hit it up to center.
Oh.
Center field is going to drop it. Saldo. They're going to hold Amato at third, and TJ Coyne has a no-out double. And now the Pirates have runners both in scoring position with no outs.
That's a beautiful play.
Beautiful play, correct. And now coming out to play is the starting catcher, Willie Nedfield. When we spoke to Coach Passman prior to this game, Nedfield, about him, Coach Passman would say he does everything possible. He's one of the best teammates he's ever seen in a dugout and one of the captains of this team. Yes. And he's only a junior.
Yes, I was there for that.
Nice.
Yeah, I was there for that interview.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Nedfield. It's a nice hit.
Runners are going to stay at their bases after a thought of running home.
Passman not happy with Amato there. By the way, Nedfield's got a single, and now
James Bodendorf's going to hit the plate.
Your friend, I believe, correct?
That's true. Been friends with him since kindergarten.
What school did you go to, AJ?
I went to Reinhardt.
One of
South
the
Bellmore alum.
You're one of the what's the school you went to? Was it
Shore Road?
Sure, that thing.
It's not a thing at the school.
It's kind of a thing.
You're a thing.
Bohendorf takes it low for ball one. I don't see anything. Dude is going to take a look at first. Bohndorf takes one down the middle for strike one. Bohndorf's got a 1-1 count. With only one out, so let's see what Bohndorf can work with here. Duder trying to be very decisive of what he's pitching. Doesn't like the calls. Bohndorf looks outside for ball 2. 2-1 count now for James Bohndorf. Bohndorf, one of the speedy players on this team, and one of the most exceptional hitters Coach Passman said he's most ever seen.
Hey, that's.
Oh my God, that's
our
us. Bohndorf's gonna hit one down the third base line. It's fair.
Amato's gonna score.
Amato scores. Play at the plate. TJ Cloyd slides in. The Pirates take a 3-0 lead. 3-0 for the Mepham Pirates now, off a beautiful piece of hitting from James Bohndorf with a 2 RBI double, and the Pirates will take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the second. How does that make you feel, AJ? It's when your friends got that.
I know. So proud.
Give him a high five in math tomorrow.
I don't have math that be smarter than me.
Oh, my bad. To rip to third base, takes a bad hop.
Yeah, Bohndorf at second now.
No, Bohndorf actually, I believe, stayed at second.
No, he was at first, or maybe at second. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think he was. I think he was at first.
Oh, really? Oh. Works.
Okay.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Sure.
Now here comes the ever dangerous Tyler O'Neill.
No.
Oh, excuse me. No, that's Billy Kendrick. Excuse me. They both.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
confusing sometimes, you know.
It's really not.
Kendrick to the D1 Bucknell commit. Duda steps off the mound. Take a ball on that one, Kender. Kender's got a 2-0 count now. Duda winds up. Kender's got smoke on a short. They got to get him at second. Can't finish the double play.
Bohndorf thought about going home, but he stays at third.
Yeah, Passman wants that extra run, but he'll keep Bohndorf safe at third. And now, with runners on the corners, O'Neill's going to come up to hit after hitting a nice solo shot in the first inning to dead center. When he hit that one, all New Hyde Park can do was just look at that one. Now you get a whole view of what the Mepham Diamond looks like today.
Camera held by Louis Saraceni Sr. here.
Coming into Boston University.
That's true.
Duda winds up. O'Neill
foul ball.
Chopped that down the third base line, but it's foul. It's an 0-1 count now for Tyler O'Neill. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Duda's got to be careful with what he throws here to O'Neill. Duda winds up. O'Neill. O'Neill misses on the changeup. And he avoids it. Bohndorf's going to score, and Kender gets the base stolen. Stolen base for Kender.
Beautiful play.
Oh, my bad. They did get Kender out.
Oh. I didn't see that. I don't know about that.
Oh, no, my bad. Tyler O'Neill struck out. That was not Billy Kender caught stealing.
Oh. That's upsetting.
That's very upsetting.
That's all right.
Talk about morning announcements.
And now as we're talking about Bellmore-Merrick Broadcasting, you know, we don't just do sports for Bellmore-Merrick Broadcasting. We are also a you know, one of those like really great programs in the district. AJ,
Let me take this one over.
AJ, you got
Sean,
it.
if it's Friday, it's the BMB Morning Announcements. Me, AJ Freed, and Michelle Spiller have all the news from all around the Mepham community. Jake Winkleman takes you around campus, and you, Sean McQuillan, has your week in Mepham sports. And you'll have to tune in to see who has the weather. Will it be Ava Scheffler cooking up a storm, cumulonimbus Charles, or maybe even Hailstorm Hannah or Blizzard Bree? The only way to find out is tune in Friday mornings only on BMB.
Now, AJ, I think you said there me and AJ Freed. Are there two of you?
No, it's just me.
Oh. What about Michelle Spiller?
I said to Michelle Spiller.
I think you just said me and AJ Freed.
No, shut up.
And as we get a shot of the starting shortstop, the D1 Bucknell commit, Billy Kender, BMB member as well, has been in the program for 4 years and has been exceptional for his whole entire Mepham career.
Another short road alumni that I went with, known since kindergarten, Billy Kender. Never really were that close with him, but known him for forever. I always seen him playing sports. He was always out there in gym playing sports, and nothing's changed since then. He's still the athletic kid.
Which is great. He's also the starting quarterback for the AJ, did you just get goosebumps there?
No, I got hit by something.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah, starting quarterback for the Mepham football team, and I believe he's also on the basketball team.
Yes, he was. He was the starting point
athlete.
guard. Three-sport. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Now, Asta's going to take back on the mound after throwing so far a 3-inning shutout. Well,
It's been a long
2-inning
game.
shutout.
It's only top of the third.
Definitely.
It's already been an hour. It's crazy.
Asta's had 2 dominant innings. And also, while we were actually looking at that shot you currently see right now, you just see the whole Great Neck South Rebels fan base there.
You no longer
Oh,
see
and
that.
AJ's favorite, the bunnies on the field.
Hey.
AJ's
Look
favorite.
at that bunny, man. Look how fast.
AJ, it's running away. It's going.
It's so fast, man.
AJ, it was taking a turn to third, but
Let's go.
guy had the baseball, I think, left.
Yeah. He ran out of foul territory. It's all right.
He'll live
Someone
at
just
least.
said target practice on the bench. I didn't like that.
What?
Someone just said target practice on the bench. I don't like that.
Wow.
It makes me upset.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Asta's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Change up. See, look, the bunny went in the fence. He's okay.
Okay,
He went under the fence.
Good. That's all I care about. It's my main concern. Don't want
Asta's pitch. It's a fastball down the plate. 1-1 count for number 23 for the Great Neck South Rebels, Giuseppe Sedita. Sedita, one of the better players Coach has said on the roster, a 4-year player, as we said before. Coach said he actually hits an hour before game time.
Wow.
And before practice and after practice.
Never
Shows the
quits.
dedication and hard work there. Asta's wind up. It's a fastball off the middle. Asta got scared there.
And he lost his hat.
And number 5. Number 5. Now coming up will be the junior Matteo Percibali.
You think that's his name? Mateo? I don't know.
Matteo.
I couldn't tell from the entire bench.
Like Matteo
Yeah.
or Matteo?
I don't know.
No, it's
You're done.
like
You're done.
Matteo,
You're done
Matteo.
speaking for yourself.
No, it's like Italian, kind of.
Yeah, I got it.
Matteo
Foul ball on the
Percibali.
first pitch. Lost his hat again.
It
That's
said
number
the
6.
coach will field the ball, and it goes nowhere.
Number 6 on the hat.
Asta lost his hat?
Yes, I did watch that.
Ah,
That's keeping count.
nice.
Yes.
So far you've kept
There's
track
more
of...
hat losses than there are runs.
Yes, and there's bunnies.
Yes, and bunnies.
And always bunnies. Come on.
Always very exciting here.
Easter must be your favorite holiday.
I don't celebrate Easter.
My bad. I forgot about that.
Good try, though. You had the right intention, buddy.
You have pet bunnies, that's it.
Let's get off that topic.
Yeah, really, let's
Or
do
you
it.
say something stupid. Okay. You gotta stop doing
Asta's
that to
pitch
me.
is a
All right.
heater down the middle for a 1-2 count.
Heater down the middle.
Heater down the middle.
Heater down the middle.
So fast.
What a heater. Down the
Such
middle.
a heater.
What?
What? You know, AJ, I never really get to talk at this when I'm on the mic.
What?
I never really get to talk like this when I'm on the mic. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, well, you don't want to treat it too seriously because then it's not fun.
See, you know what? Someone gets it.
I do.
Nice.
Glad I can make it enjoyable.
Yep. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's 2-2 count now for Leo Asta. Asta winds up. Quick pitch. Fastball's low, and then if you can hold on that. And it's a dangerous 3-2 count.
Did the hat fall off?
I don't know. Did it?
I don't know. You just put it back on his head. I think it may have fallen.
Oh, so number 7? Right?
Well, we'll put it at 6.5.
Okay, 6.5. I like that.
Nah, let's put it at 7.
Yeah, who likes
No
halves?
lose
Come
count.
on. Halves, come on. Has his wind up pitch. Gets it off the tip. Nice catch by Nedfield. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Now, coming up to hit will be the second baseman, Luke Levinson. Levinson, one of the hitters with tremendous contact on the team. And like Coach said, he's a senior, but he's so fun to be around, and he's so hardworking, and he's like the spokesperson almost of the team. He's like in charge of all the social media handles, which is kind of cool.
Does it all. What?
You heard that too?
Yeah.
Some Mookie Poos I've had. According to his teammates, they like to call Levinson Mookie Poo. Oh, it's number 8 for Asta's hat.
This is very entertaining.
It really is Asta's hat.
hat.
We should just have a TV show on BMB called Asta's Hat.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Ha.
It's so funny. Not really. Okay, either way. Asta fixing his hat. And Asta's got a 2-out count. The runner on first. Asta might do a quick pitch here. He does. Low for Luke Levinson. A 3-0 count for Leo Asta. Asta gonna do a quick pitch here. Asta. It's a low for ball 4.
He's going to walk the batter.
He will walk the batter indeed.
Walk the batter.
Batter will walk to first.
Definitely
Actually
gonna
jog.
walk.
Yep. And now it's first and second, and Coach Bassman's going to call time. Leo
I'm
Asta
just getting intel that Sean Petritis, our very own, is actually very mad at me that I didn't mention him in the weather. So, check out Precipitation Petritis every once in a while when he decides to show up, but he's usually doing everything else.
Does Sean know we have a month left of this school year?
3 weeks, actually, until he's gone.
Oh.
But he's going to be back. Don't worry.
Oh,
He'll be back.
great.
Sean, I'm sorry if you're listening.
You know,
Actually, no, I'm not.
Sean's actually committed to Hofstra. You know that?
That's true. I did know that. I helped him with his applications.
That's so
Along
cool.
with Michelle's application. Listen, I committed early. I was everyone's guidance counselor.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were the first to commit, I believe, at the senior class.
Education-wise, yeah. Not for sports.
That's pretty cool, man.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And Sean might have been the last one to commit for everything else.
Yeah.
Sean, I know you're watching at home.
Hi, Haley.
And Sean.
And Sean.
Strike 1 there for Leo Asta. Up at bat is Anthony Ponzo, who had a infield single earlier in the, I believe, first inning. Ponzo's going to rip that down first base line, and O'Neill can't make a play on it. The play for Sedina, no! Giuseppe Sedina will score, and Anthony Ponzo's 2 for 2 now on the day with an RBI single. Anthony Bonzo putting the Rebels on the board.
And there's our very own BMB's Tom Morrow actually getting warmed up and the pitchers. Good old sports talk, Tom Morrow.
Tom, one of my best friends, not going to lie.
Oh,
that's my flex for the day.
Lie,
you know.
Ooh, big swing.
No. It's also the Colts. It's also, if you haven't realized, it's the Colts logo. I don't know if that means anything, but it's Calvin Colts logo.
Another swing. Another quick swing.
I'm actually kind of excited. Tom might be able to pitch today. Yeah. Now Asta with a 0-2 count. Asta quick pitch. It's a high fastball. Thought Bonzo could have stole there.
And hat's gone. Hat's gone.
Hat's gone. Number 8.
Yep.
Oh, is that number 8 or number 9?
I think it might be number 9.
That is number 9. I think you're right. Ethan Goldberg up to bat.
Just a quick little shout out. We have, if you're
Goldberg
looking,
swings
if
and
you're
misses.
currently online, you can see that our logo is Calhoun Colts logo. We are aware that it is not Calhoun. We like to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Leo Asta had his 4th K of the day on Ethan Goldberg.
Love to see it. 2 outs. Then on 3rd and 1st. Let's see what they can do.
Josh Henderson comes up to bat. Henderson had a very nice piece of hitting earlier in this game. 2 outs for the Pirates, 3-1 right now. Mepham on top.
Oh.
It's going to get a tip on that. Henderson looks like almost like a little bit of a hack swing there. Almost a desperate timing swing. Very late on that fastball. Now, this could be Leo Asta's last inning of the day, but either way, Leo Asta has pitched a great performance, and they almost get him at first base, Bonzo. Asta, gonna look for a quick pitch here. Asta, it's a rip to center. Kender makes a nice play, and that's going to end the inning. This might have been Leo Asta's last inning as Tom Morrow, BMB member and BMB Sports Director, gets warmed up in the bullpen as we are currently looking at right now. That might have been the last of Leo Asta, but either way, Asta pitched a great game, and Tom Morrow now, one of the most dominant relievers on the Mepham Pirates team, will take the mound most likely next inning.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right, stop doing that. And yes, bottom of the 3rd.
It is the actually it's the bottom of the 3rd.
Thanks.
You're so smart.
All right, stop doing that. I'm going to smack you on camera.
You're just a genius.
Yeah, I think so. Your hair looks funny.
Thanks. I fixed my hair.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Still looks like that. So.
Thank you, Andrew.
My pleasure, Sean.
Mom, if you're watching, I don't need a haircut. So now, even though the Rebels are now on the board and the score is 3-1, the Pirates are up 3-1, and that dugout certainly is helping them because that chemistry in that dugout with everybody in that team is actually crazy. A lot are underclassmen, and even with some of the upperclassmen, they've taken the underclassmen under their wings and have been acting like mentors for them. So that's really cool to see. And for the Great Neck South Rebels, Mike Duda will take the mound once again for the bottom of the 3rd. And leading off in the Mepham Pirates will be the cleanup hitter, sophomore, very dangerous, powerful hitter, Nick Walker, who actually last year tore his ACL and was in his first football game of the year on the first play. And BMB's award-winning package on Nick Walker placed 2nd place in the Bash Awards.
It's true. And you actually got something for STN. National Television.
Yes, Student Television Network. We got 2nd place in live sports feature with our girls' senior night volleyball game, where you can check that out on the BMB YouTube channel, along with BMB's return of high school sports package, where you can find on one of the past episodes of the midweek update.
Yes.
Now the pitch to Walker. It's outside for Duda. 1-0 count for Nick Walker.
Something about someone's feet are just not flat.
Whose feet?
I'm not sure. Just
Walker's?
listening in on the coach. I don't know. Someone's feet are just not flat.
Where are you looking for that one?
I'm not. I'm hearing it.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Either way,
listening in.
Duda with the pitch. Walker smacks him on the left. That's going to get down. That's going to get down for a nice single for Walker. Walker now 2 for 2 on the day. Ponzo gets that one in quick. And now coming up to hit for the Mepham Pirates, I believe is the lefty, your friend.
Yeah, well, not my friend. Yes,
No?
I know him.
Yeah.
I'm in his math class.
No, oh yeah, math class, buddy. Jack Davila. Davila, an exceptional outfielder on this team.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, I see you looking at your friends on the team.
Yes.
Walker, very speedy for his huge build. Walker's lead will step back. Davila lefty on lefty matchup. It's a low in the dirt for ball 2. Now with one out here, what do you think Duda can do here, AJ?
I don't know why you keep asking me this question.
Why not? Sometimes it's situational,
I still really don't know what to do in this situation. I'm not a pitcher, man.
Change up, fastball?
I don't know. Do what works.
How about a pitch?
Oof, very close.
How about a pitch? Period.
Yeah, that would work. Just don't hit the hitter.
Or any of the BMB camera equipment while you're at it.
Yeah, we're protected.
Yes, we do have a fence, but hey, the fence has been here for a long time.
That's true. If I get hit, I'm gonna hit you back. Just for.
Why me?
Just because I have to.
It's a 3-0 count for Davila. Davila's going to look out for ball 4. Coming up to hit will be the dangerous, powerful junior, Aiden Amato.
Yes.
Indeed.
We have a man on first and second. See what the Pirates can pull up now. It's 3-1, bottom of the 3rd.
Now, Amato, 1 for 1 already in this game. Amato takes a hearty cut off that nice changeup in the dirt. Excuse me, not in the dirt, but almost nicking the dirt. Robo's going to shift around here.
It's true.
Yeah.
I was there, I saw
yeah.
it.
They moved.
It's true.
Duda and Amato. Duda's pitches in the dirt. Walker thought about going, but Walker's going to get back. One-on-one count now for the ever-dangerous Amato. Mike Duda takes a look at Walker in second. Davila at first. Duda's wind up and pitch. High for Amato. Count's going to be 2-1 now. Hitter's count for Amato. So, AJ, I know you're not a huge baseball type guy, but what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport?
Yeah.
Basketball.
Huh?
Basketball.
It is?
Yes.
Do you play basketball?
On the team, I play with my friends.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not good enough to play on a team.
And I believe you're on the boys varsity badminton team this previous year?
Yes, I am, Sean. Thank you for pointing that out. So gracious.
Of course. What was your record, AJ?
What was my record? My personal record? I went 5-3.
That is terrific, AJ.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
Could have made that up. I don't actually know.
Oh, great.
I think it was 5-3.
Nice. And it's ball 4 for Amato. Now the bases are juiced for
loaded,
the sophomore TJ Coyne.
Yep. Took the words right out of my mouth.
AJ, do we think Grand Slam here?
I wouldn't mind a Grand Slammy. Definitely wouldn't mind me a Grand Slam. Hello?
Coyne, that's one high to the infield. Infield fly. And the Rebels are going to get their second out of the inning.
First out.
Did you say first out?
First out.
That's a first?
Screen says 0.
Oh.
Maybe you
AJ.
should pay attention a little bit.
AJ, I kind of am, not going to lie to you. It's a struggle.
I know.
Sometimes it can be.
I know.
A little breezy now.
Very breezy. Wish I had my sweatshirt. A little chilly.
Same here. Really want one now. You're also wearing shorts though, so
Well,
have
my
fun
legs
with
aren't
that.
cold.
I'm always cold.
I know you are. Mr. Freeze.
Yep, Mr. Freeze. James Bodendorf is up to hit. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. That is Willie Netfield. Yeah, Willie Netfield. Because the last game we commentated, James Bodendorf was the starting catcher, but now today it's Willie Netfield.
Okay.
Okay. Duda. Sports talk. Now, AJ, ever now watching this game so far, and you said you haven't watched the Mepham Pirates so much so far to start off the year. What's your first impression of them now in the bottom of the third?
I'm liking what I'm seeing. You know, strong start. Bottom of the third, 3-1. You know, what else could you ask for? Good, decent lead. Beginning of the game. That's all you want.
Agree with you there, AJ.
Thank you.
Of course. The first person said thank you after I agree with them.
Okay.
Willie Netfield's got a 1-2 count with 1 out. Rebels going to shift towards the left side. It's a pitch out. 2-2 count for Willie Netfield, the junior. A hardy cut from Netfield, but Duda gets a strikeout. Duda with the solid pitching play there. And now coming up to the plate will be James Bodendorf, the
sure
senior.
About that one?
I am. I will place my house on the line.
Wow, that's a big one.
It is. And who is up to bat?
James Bodendorf.
Exactly. Can I double that and get 2 houses?
No.
Duda's wind up. It's low. Coach was asking about that one. Didn't know about that. Coach wasn't sure if that was a.
Neither was I.
He thought it was a strike. From here, it looked like a ball. It looked a little low below the knees. Duda. It's a nice fastball inside for strike 1. He's leaving. Can you tell him to unlock the closet?
No.
My back's
Oof, very high.
It's a high for Bodendorf.
Dangerous pitch by Duda.
It's a 2-1 count.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
James is a powerful hitter. I like to see what he can do with this. Full. 3-1.
31 has fun, hit a home run.
One more ball. Don't do that.
Yeah, you did it earlier.
It's funnier when I do it. One more ball, and we got another run for the Mepham Pirates here. So if you're the pitcher, you got to be careful with this one.
Yeah, you definitely got to get somewhere in that strike zone.
2 outs. This is very crucial. This play.
Duda, quick pitch. Ooh. He's going to smoke that to left. It's over to the left fielder's head. It's going to be a ground rule double over the fence, but Bodendorf has a 2 RBI ground rule double, and the Mepham Pirates will now lead 5-1.
You'll love to see it. You really do.
You definitely do. Starting to get a little chillier.
I'm very cold.
I am too.
I'd like to leave.
Mano, oh, my bad, I called you Mano. AJ, do you have a blanket?
I do not have a blanket. Actually, I do in my car.
Can you get that?
No, I can't. I have to do this with you.
Actually, I'm hiding my sleeves. It's that cold.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. I get really cold
I'm going to have
fast.
to leave in the middle of the game now since it's going so late. I got to be home for something.
Homework?
Nope.
Nice.
Prom meeting.
Ooh.
I know. Thankfully, with COVID restrictions, we're still able to have a prom.
Prom 2021, AJ.
Very excited.
Nice, nice, and nice.
Thanks.
No problem, no problem. And now I'm stopping.
That's enough out of you.
Almost got the frame in there, but it's going to be outside for ball one. Amato on third, Bohendorf on second. 2 runners in scoring position for the Pirates. Duda's pitch. It's outside for Leo. Charlie Leo, one of the sophomores on the varsity roster, also played actually volleyball with him. Very great, very great player. Very hard worker. Duda breathes in, winds up and pitches. Leo not liking that. Hitters count now for Leo, but not liking it. Duda's pitch to Leo. It's a change up, and they're going to call it on Leo.
2-2.
2-2. Let's see if Mike Duda can get out of this.
Very cold. Little too chilly.
It's too chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, change that. Can you talk to Mother Nature for me?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Leo, chopper to third. And they're going to get out of the inning. Rough one for the Great Neck South Rebels. And the Mepham Pirates will lead 5-1. Sports.
And if you look on your screen, it might be May Sean, but you can tune into the April episode of BMB's award-winning Sports Talk. Tom Moore and Lily Yepes host the show, giving you an inside look at what it takes to get BMB Sports back on the air. And they explore what it's like to have fans back in the stands for sports across the country. All that in double dose of the Mano Minute, where Matt's joined by special guest Ali Alvarez to settle once and for all who is going to be the kings of New York, the Yankees or the Mets. I say the Mets. Tune in on BMB to find out the answer and more.
Right now, who are the Kings of New York, AJ?
Who's the king of New York?
It's kind of closer now.
Julius Randle is the king
Julius,
of New York.
you know what? That is the best response you could. What about how about the New York Islanders, however, with Semyon Varlamov
that too.
starting in goalie tonight, I believe,
I agree.
Against the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I can agree with that.
It's a big playoff game for the Islanders.
I don't know. I give a lot more respect to Julius Randle with what he's done with the New York Knicks.
Definitely.
Especially from going from a nothing team to a number 4 seed in the Eastern Conference.
I mean, you got to also thank Tom Thibodeau for that.
Tom Thibodeau is quite the coach. I give him so much credit for what he's done.
Finished second place in the Coach of the Year voting.
He should have won it.
I mean,
also the Suns coach. I mean, the Suns was the same situation as the Knicks because the Suns are also a nothing team, and now they're the number 1 seed.
It was also kind of cool, however, though, seeing a coach who went away from the NBA for a bit, comes back, and just becomes successful once again.
From the
Monty
Suns?
Williams.
Monty Williams, right?
Went from coaching Chris Paul with the New Orleans Hornets at the time now to coaching the Phoenix Suns with Chris Paul back on the team.
Yeah.
And as we take a look at the Mepham Pirates, you're seeing TJ Coyne on the field right now, one of the sophomores for the Mepham Pirates. And Leo Asta, I believe, is going to stay in this one. No Tom Morrow yet, we see. But just to know, Tom Morrow is definitely warmed up from that bullpen throwing session. And if Asta gets in trouble here, you could see Tom Morrow come into this one. Asta with the wind up the pitch. It's a fastball to Duda. Duda thought he could get a hard cut on that. Strike one on Mike Duda.
Oof,
it's a tip there. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, are we on camera? Hey.
Oh, hi guys. Hi. We exist. We're not voices. We actually
are just voices.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, wait, took us off the screen.
It's a rough life. It's rough.
It's a hard not life.
Asta.
And a
Duda is going to hit one to right. Can they get it in time? And Duda is going to get a leadoff single for the Great Neck South Rebels. It is cold.
Yeah. I unfortunately will have to be leaving you in a few minutes.
Andrew, why?
Sorry.
I'm now you have prom. Prom meeting.
It's very mandatory. You got to be there.
We'll make that clear.
Very mandatory. I'm also really hungry, so.
Are you a good superhero?
No, superhero closes at 4.
Why that early though?
Because they're more of a breakfast lunch place. No one goes to. You don't get a sandwich for dinner.
True. You know what? You're right.
Sandwiches are more of a. They have breakfast. They have really good breakfast food and really good lunch.
Agree with you there. You're right, AJ.
It's left me to do everything. What else is new? Sean can't pick up me on the slack. The lesser of the two Seans, if you will.
AJ, what is that supposed to mean?
He can't even pick him. He can't say anything. He's got no headset on.
AJ.
It's all spec special.
AJ, I'm right here.
Well, I don't really care. So we're gonna see Ast to get ready for another pitch. Not really sure who's at bat, but Sean would know, but he's slacking right now. So.
When are you going to West Virginia, AJ?
What? When?
Yeah.
10th hat off. I'm going in August, actually. Don't come visit me, please.
You're going in August? Can you leave now?
I wish. Don't ever visit me. That's all.
Right. See you in your dorm room in September.
Absolutely not.
Great.
I'm gonna put out a warrant for you. You must be 50 feet away from me at all times. Asta looks around the diamond. He's gonna hit the pitch. He's gonna be a snatch up, and he's gonna be caught at second by Billy Kender, shortstop. Out at out at home. Beautiful play by the Mepham Pirates.
It's cold.
It's true, it is cold. So what are you wearing? Your third layer or fourth?
Second, actually. I wish it was like my fifth.
Old.
I'm wearing no.
Looked like a beach day today. It is not. It's no longer a beach day.
Yesterday was beautiful.
Yesterday was beautiful. No one wanted to go to the beach with me.
So
I sit there and.
AJ, I would have.
Yeah, I don't want to go with you.
Oh. Why not?
Because I don't. You live too far. I don't want to pick you up.
Well, you live like how far away from me?
Yes, but I'm the one who drives, so I have to pick you up.
I've actually just been starting to drive.
Wow, what are you, like 6?
No, I'm 16 years old.
You're not 16.
At 10. Yeah.
You're not 16.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. Yeah, I think you're
When's
just
your birthday?
March 27th.
Yeah, maybe you are 16.
Yeah, no, I actually went driving yesterday around the Garden City area.
Wow, so proud of you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'll be out of Long Island once you're a legal driver.
I'll drive to West Virginia.
Yeah, please don't.
Just to see you.
Oh, I'm going to ban you.
So, what if I bring Sean?
You can bring Sean. Sean's coming on his own.
Can I bring Michelle too?
Michelle and Sean are coming already. It's already guaranteed. You're not. You're not allowed to visit.
I almost live there.
It's not allowed. Maybe later in the year you can come visit me.
Hey, you want to know something, AJ?
What's that?
It's still cold.
It's true. Not feeling like that May weather anymore.
No, it's
definitely a little chilly.
AJ, it's May.
I know.
It's not March.
I know. This will be, unfortunately, my last inning.
No.
Here, I know. You're going to miss me.
AJ, I'm really going to miss you.
No, you won't. I'll see you tomorrow.
True.
I know. It's only Thursday. I wish it was Friday.
It's only Thursday.
It's only Thursday.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to be Friday in 6 hours.
It's almost Friday.
We'll ignore it.
That's all that matters.
Of course.
Oh, they changed pitchers.
according to Mr. Stein, our
Stein, I want you to understand. I am cold.
Mr. Stein, it is actually very cold down here.
I'm cold.
It is
your
cold.
fault.
In the bullpen for the Mepham Pirates warming up, I believe, is number 11 sophomore Kyle Knowles starting to get warmed up. Tom Morrell got warmed up earlier. Now we have Kyle Knowles in the bullpen getting warmed up for the Mepham Pirates.
Yes.
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 Very.
Definitely.
Indeed.
Definitely.
Totally.
Okay.
Rocks.
Stop.
That's nice.
I'm gonna leave you.
Just leave now.
Oh.
AJ, I definitely want to commentate with you one more time before you have to go.
My pleasure. I'll do it anytime. Next game.
Great.
Let me know.
Yes.
Tell me last minute like Stein did.
Oh, and actually, excuse me, on the mound now for the Great Neck South Rebels is not Mike Duda.
I told you that,
that's
but
crazy,
you don't
man.
pay attention to me.
I do. I was changing my shirt. Joe Sardo, the starting center fielder, who is 2 for 2 in this game, is now on the mound. Another lefty.
Billy Kender is at bat currently. It is 1-1.
The windup for Sardo. Kender smokes at the left center. It's going.
It's
off the wall. And Kender's going to have a leadoff stand-up double.
A little short of getting a home run by Billy Kender.
Just short. It is so cold.
See, it's not only me complaining about it. It is also Sean. Don't yell at just me.
And Billy Kender having a very hot game and a great start to his season already. Oh, and Tyler O'Neill's going to get hit.
So we got the 2 Bucknell Bisons at first and second.
Tyler O'Neill gets hit. The fans not happy with that one for the Mepham Pirates.
I wouldn't be too happy about it either.
Yeah, when your best player gets hit, you know, it's like you got to protect it. It's like protecting your MVP in a way.
Yes.
It's smoked by Walker. Walker smokes that one to deep center. Excuse me, left. Kender's going to tag up. See if Kender gets it.
Safe at third.
So 1 out for the Mepham Pirates now. And Nick Walker, after a very hard hit ball, will now, I believe, be the senior himself, Jack Davila.
Hey, you're catching up.
Ah, Jack Davila. Look at that. Not math class, right? Or is he?
He is math.
Oh, he is math.
It's true.
Let's see if he can steal here. O'Neal. O'Neal is getting caught at second. It's a nice play by the starting catcher, Matteo Percivali, our best friend Matteo.
What?
You loved his name earlier.
No,
Percivali.
his name. I was just acknowledging that his name is Matteo.
Oh, yeah. Well, now with Billy Kender on third and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, Jack Davila is up. Pitch gets away. Kender's going to come home. And they're going to call Kender out. It's a nice play by the Great Neck South. The Rebels trying to possibly gain some momentum. Kender not liking it. Thought he blocked off home plate in a way. But either way, the Mepham Pirates will take back the field in the top of the 5th.
So, and one more before I leave, Sean, just for
you. Okay, thanks, AJ.
You can join BMB's Haley Hepworth and Riley Freed this Wednesday on BMB's Midweek Update as they take you around the Bellmore-Merrick community to report on the stories we don't always get to see. This week, Morgan Hafke explores who some people have chosen to remain as hybrid learners, and Michelle Wolfman wonders if this is the new normal. Tune in to the Midweek Update this Wednesday and every Wednesday, only on BMB.
Now, AJ, I'm going to give you a round of applause for today, and I think our BMB crew should as well. I hope they hear me. They probably don't, and they probably don't care.
That's enough talking out of you.
Yeah, so, AJ.
So I'm going to take my time. Goodbye. Good luck, Pirates. Or not. I don't want to be biased.
AJ, thank you very much for your time on the mic. And now joining the mic with me for his first ever time on the mic will be freshman himself, Tyler Steinberg. Tyler, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm just happy to be here and happy for the opportunity and watching a good game.
And now, Tyler, you've been watching over me and AJ so far today, but you've also been watching the game, obviously. And what are your takeaways from the game so far?
I think Mepham's had a decent, attack on the batting side of, they're getting a lot of plays. They're being able to hit the ball pretty deep with that home run in the second inning. And if they can just continue to play good defense, then they'll be able to continue the attack. And hopefully, we got a good game coming down the stretch.
Agree with you there, Tyler. And now, as the Mepham Pirates will take the field, Leo Asta is going to stay in this game. We were actually shocked by that because we thought Tom Moore would have come in earlier, or even Kyle Knowles. But Leo Asta is going to stay out there. He's looked strong so far, only giving up 1 run in this game. And Asta also with 4 Ks. And let's see what Leo can do here. And this could be the last of Leo Asta due to innings minimum, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's pitched a great game so far, only allowing 1 run in 5 innings, and we'll see if he's able to continue with this streak of just being able to get, he's been getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of pop-ups, so we'll see if they can continue that streak.
Agree with you there, Tyler. And now the Pirates will look to maintain a strong lead in this one with a 5-1 lead. Asta will now pitch up against, however, the ever dangerous for the Great Neck South Rebels, number 20, Luke Levinson. Oh, excuse me, that's not Luke Levinson. Excuse me, that's Giuseppe Sedita at bat. And Sedita's had an excellent game for himself. Asta gets the call, winds up. Asta a little inside. Push Sedita off the plate a little bit. And that is ball 2 on this count. 2-0. Asta gets the call. Slow wind up. Fastball smoked to left. And they can only look up and it's gone. Looking at the sky right there was Charlie Leo in left field. And Giuseppe Sedita with a huge bomb to left. First homer for the Rebels of the day. And the score is now 2-5. Pirates still on top, but Sedita with great hitting performance there.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like he knew what pitch was coming as soon as he saw it and just smoked it, and he knew it the second he made contact with the bat.
Sedita absolutely destroying that ball there. And now maybe let's see if the Rebels can gain some momentum after that and what they did with Billy Kender at the end of the at the end at the bottom of the 4th, where Billy Kender was caught at home plate and Tyler O'Neill was caught stealing. And now batting is on both occasions with Kender and O'Neill. And the count's going to be 0-2 now for what is to be a possible strikeout for Asta or a something goes Percivali's way. Pat pitch from Asta to Percivali. Curveball in the dirt. Asta can't land it. It's a 1-2 count now for Leo Asta. Now, Tyler, how hard do you think it is for Leo Asta to contain so much velocity on a fastball where it's already the top of the 5th and he's still throwing strong?
He's been in for a long time. The fact that he's able to just continue at this rate of just being able to get retire batters consistently as he allows a walk here by hit by pitch.
Yeah, speaking of Leo Asta plunking Matteo Percivali there. And now all Mepham could do, maybe that raises some eyebrows, just give up a huge bomb to left, and now Percivali hit by a pitch, and now that brings up the dangerous Luke Levinson, maybe one of the Rebels' best hitters. Billy Kender asked his teammate, giving him a nice little pep talk there.
pitching a good game so far, so we'll see if he's able to continue. But, you know, it's a little rocky of an inning so far for him, but see what he can do now.
That's smoked. Smoked to left. Leo makes a nice play. Almost got it out. Levinson could have had 2 homers in the same inning. Would have made the score 4-5. But either way, the Mepham Pirates still have that 5-2 lead and now got 1 out.
Good defense by the Mepham Pirates, just covering, you know, the whole half side of the outfield and being able to get there in time to make the nice play.
Definitely, Tyler. Absolutely. And now coming up to bat for the Rebels will be number 22, Anthony Ponzo, who's had an excellent hitting performance so far. Ponzo be safe at first and continues his great hitting day. Now will be 3 for 3 on the day, but they will get Persibelli at second. And now coming at the hit will be not Ethan Goldberg, but pitch hitting for him and designated hitter will be shortstop number 16, John Fukuda.
Rebels having a good attack so far this inning. See if they're able to put some runs on the board.
Yeah, Fukuda, a very smart kid and one of the better juniors and leaders on this team. Shows just great sportsmanship to everyone. Runner on first for the Rebels. Ponzo on first. Asta looking for a quick pitch possibly. He'll give it. Fastball too low. It's going to be ball 2. Asta, quick pitch. It's a hard cut. Hard cut by Fukuda, but couldn't make contact there, and that's going to be strike 1. 2-1 count now for Leo Asta, pitching against John Fukuda. Tries to pick him off.
Definitely a situation where they could look to steal here to get a man on second and get a runner in scoring position as they need it.
Yeah, it would be nice to get him in scoring position. Definitely Styler. There's a pitch from Asta. Inside, almost nicks him. Almost got a piece of his elbow, but got out of that one, Fukuda. Asta looking back at first. Asta, quick pitch. They call it a foul ball, say hit the home plate, and then bounced. And it's a full count now for the Mepham Pirates. 3-2 count. It's a 3-2 count now for the Mepham Pirates. And it's ball 4 for John Fukuda.
They have a man in scoring position now. We'll see if they're able to capitalize. So far, the bat's been pretty strong this inning.
And that might be the end of Leo Asta's great performance as Coach Passman comes to the board, or will this be a mound visit? I believe it's just going to be a mound visit here.
And no matter what happens, he's pitched a great game so far, and the fact that he's able to make it, possibly through the 5th inning has been just phenomenal so far for the Mepham Pirates.
It's a great point, Tyler. It's very hard in a high school level game like this to pitch that long and still throw that hard of a fastball. That's pretty insane. And Asta will stay on the mound, and the Pirates will all go back to position. And don't forget, in the Mepham Pirates dugout, Tom Morrow was throwing in the bullpen along with Kyle Knowles throwing in the bullpen. Kyle Knowles, sophomore, the lefty, and Tom Morrow, the right strong-handed reliever. It's outside for ball 1 for the first pitch. Oh, excuse me, it was strike 1. It's a large lead at first for Kuda. The hard rip, just a little late on that fastball there. Henderson was just a little late there. Mike Duda on the deck, who was the original starting pitcher in this game, pitched a pretty good game. Had a little bit of trouble with that Mepham offense, but now he'll come up to hit next, unless they can get Henderson out here. Henderson on the 0-2 pitch. Low, and that's the 12th time Asta's hat has fallen off also this game.
I mean, he's pitching really hard, so, you know, the hat's going to fall off a couple times when you're pitching just consistent fastballs.
Not wrong there, Tyler. Asta. It's a nice pitch. O'Neill's going to make a really nice play, and that's going to end the inning. Pirates get out of that one, and the score is now, and still, 5-2. Mepham Pirates on top going into the bottom of the 5th. Could have that been the last of Leo Asta? We are not too sure. Also now warming up in the bullpen for the Mepham Pirates is, I believe, number 11, Kyle Knowles, back.
Great job, though, by the Mepham Pirates defense, just being able to get out of the jam and, you know, avoid letting a run get on the board for the Rebels.
The Rebels are gonna take the field. Joe Sardo is gonna regain placement on the mound. Yes, James Bickham, the inning ended.
Huge here for the Mepham Pirates to at least get a run on the board and, you know, get turned.
Yes, it's being live streamed right now, but yeah. Thank you very much. I don't care what she says about you guys are Getting compliments from fans around here is always nice, you know, Tyler.
It's a good feeling.
It's always nice having people from Bellmore-Merrick community, not just the Mepham community in general, and other schools as well, always showing gratitude to the Bellmore-Merrick broadcasting program.
It's good knowing you're doing something right, you know, with what you got to do.
And yes, Kyle Knowles will be warming up in the bullpen now. Possibly looking to throw him in or Tom Morrow. Jack DeVilla is going to look outside for ball 1.
It will be a great disaster. He wants to put Stein on for a practice game, but he's another Stein because he used to do announcing.
Well, Hardy cut there, and that's going to be strike 1 for Jack DeVilla.
That was a home run swing if I've ever seen it. He put all his power into that one.
Yeah, I really thought he could get a big cut there. It's a lefty on lefty now. DeVilla's going to look outside for a slider. Coach of Great Neck South not liking that one as much. DeVilla's got a 2-1 count. Hitters count now, 3-1 for Jack DeVilla. And that's ball 4 for the speedy Jack DeVilla, who will now get on base. And now coming up is the junior powerful hitter, Ain Amato.
See what the Mepham Pirates can do now that they have a runner on base, on first base.
Almost pick him off at first. Close for Davila. Davila might look to steal with no outs. Very speedy himself. He's got to have possibly a large lead. The high fastball looked for a pitch out.
Good job by the catcher making sure that doesn't go, become a wild pitch and let the runner advance to second.
Yeah, whenever they do that, it's usually just a pitch out. So it's quicker for the catcher to pop up. So in case the runner does steal, it's on an off-speed pitch. Strike one. 1-1 count for Aiden Amato. Amato's going to look inside for a slider. Low, 2-1 count. Mepham Pirates on the bottom of the fifth, still showing powerful fatigue and performance. Amato smokes one to right. And that's going to be a nice play by, I believe, the Great Next South right fielder. That is a nice play made by, I believe, Garrett Roth in right field.
Right field has not gotten much action today.
No, he has not.
Not many people have been hitting, opposite side of the field for them.
Oh, excuse me, I believe that is Ethan Goldberg, actually. Smoked by TJ Coyne, and it's going to bounce off the shortstop's glove, John Fukuda. Off Fukuda's glove, and he's in a little bit of pain. I believe that bounced off the wrist. Coyne smoked that ball, and now coming up to hit for the Mepham Pirates will be number 14, Willie Nedfield.
Definitely wouldn't want to sit in front of that ball. That thing was smoked.
Yeah, TJ smoked that one. And John Fukuda, I believe, is going to just jog over to third base quick, maybe go to a trainer.
Hopefully he's okay, and hopefully he's able to get right back in this game.
Yeah, John Fukuda is going to go, and I believe they're going to bring a substitution here.
Never great to see anyone get hurt, no matter what happens, what
Yeah.
team, so hopefully he's okay.
I think Fukuda is going to come out of this game. I believe Quinton Oku might be the sub, but we'll find out. And John Fukuda will come out of this one, and Quinton Oku will come in for right field to sub in. And now I believe the new shortstop is Rebels Jr.
It'd be huge for the Rebels if they're able to get out of this little jam, so they're able to have a better chance at least of trying to make a comeback in this game.
Definitely Tyler. Now coming up to hit, number 14, Willie Nedfield at the plate. Willie Nedfield takes a slider down the middle for strike one. Slider down the middle for strike one. Joe Sardo pitching pretty well. Sardo not too much velocity, but that slider is killy. It's another dirty slider, strike two.
Slider's got a lot of drop on it. It's really hard for the hitter to be able to guess that type of pitch and get good contact on it.
Yeah, Tyler, and Davila's gonna take base, and it's gonna get through the gap. Nedfield with an RBI single. Davila will score, and the Mepham Pirates will now increase the lead to 6-2.
Looked like that pitch hanged on him a little bit, and was able. And that's obviously not what you want as a pitcher. So Mepham bringing in a huge run for them to help them secure the win.
Yeah, Nedfield comes out of the. I believe Nedfield will stay in the game, but I believe sophomore Charlie Leo is going to come out for sophomore Michael Cuccinella. He's going. The pitch out. Throw. And he's going to dig in there safely, TJ Coyne. Now Michael Cuccinelli's got runners at the corners now.
A lot of speed there by TJ, getting a good jump on that ball, being able to steal the base successfully.
Yeah, TJ showing his speed off there. And now Cuccinelli with a 1-1 count. They're going to get him stuck, but Coyne's going to be at home safely. But hey, they're going to sacrifice run that one. Nedfield playing very smart, trying to get him distracted. Give enough time for TJ Coyne to come home, and now the score is going to be 7-2 Pirates with Michael Cuccinelli now with no runners on board. TJ Coyne showed off great speed there and great base running. Michael Cuccinelli, high fastball. Count's going to be 2-1 now. 2-1 count. The windup. Coach had the duck on that one. Michael Cuccinelli could have done a squat with that one with weights on his back. Michael Cuccinelli with 3-1 count. He's going to look at ball 4. Oh, excuse me, no. Now coming up to hit is Charlie Leo. I believe James Bodendorf was taken out of the game for Michael Cuccinelli. Cooch almost got picked off at first, but slid back safely.
I wasn't going to say that.
Charlie Leo, it's a good matchup for him off a lefty. Leo is going to get a high fastball for ball 1. Ball 1 for Charlie Leo. Charlie Leo hard cut, but swung a little too high on that one for strike 1.
We were on there. That's not so just the answer whenever you
Leo looks at a high one. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch to Leo. Leo smokes that. High to left. Bonzo can't track that one. They're going to wave Michael Cuccinelli home. And Michael Cuccinelli is going to come home standing. 8-2 now, Mepham Pirates.
Great swing by Charlie. Got perf just under that ball. Great hit right over the outfielder. And now Mepham's got a pretty big lead.
Yeah, Charlie almost hit that one out, but Michael Cuccinelli showing off great base running there. And now coming to hit will be one half of the Bucknell Comets, Billy Kender.
You're free. Go bring it.
It's ball 1 to Billy Kender. Low and inside on Kender for 2-0. Pirates looking like they're maintaining control now, and they're starting to get away with this. Charlie 1 second. Billy later on that, he knew he could have had a big hit there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's 2-2 now for Billy Kender. Billy Kender, he's gonna hit it to center. Duder's gonna hold on to that. And the Pirates now lead 8-2 going into the top of the 6th. Tyler, what did you think of that inning, the Mepham Pirates?
Mepham just did a great job of being aggressive enough, when it came to the base running, getting a lot of, they were able to steal a lot of bases, and having a great play, getting TJ home from the first baseman, just basically being a decoy, trying to steal second.
And now that will be the end of Leo Asta's day, as now coming to the game is BMB Sports Crew Director, BMB Sports Director, Tom Morrow. Tom Morrow, one of the lightning fast, hard-throwing juniors on the roster, one of the go-to relievers for the Mepham Pirates, and they're going to give him some time in the mound today. Tom Morrow, he's very good at working out of jams, but right now, not too much of a jam, but he is always going to be one of Coach Passman's key pitchers ever in the bullpen, and Tom Morrow, we'll see how dominant he does now.
I was going to say that name sounded a little familiar, don't you think?
Little familiar?
Yeah, just a little bit. See if Mepham's able to keep a very sizable lead so far in the 6th inning.
I think they can, Tyler. I think
Good job, Thomas.
you're already up 8-2, and now you have your best reliever coming out of the bullpen right now, Tom Morrow. That's pretty good for the Mepham Pirates.
And I think if you're the Rebels, you just, you got to stay positive, focus on what you've been doing good offensively, timing the balls up, not really swinging and chasing any balls, and just finding any way that you can get runners on base and in scoring position.
Yeah, Tyler. And Tom Morrow will now get underway with this one, and he will first start off against the original starting pitcher, Mike Duda. Let's see the first of Tom Morrow.
All right, Thomas, you can zoom back out here for you.
See what he's got in store for us today.
Duda's going to lead off against a hard-throwing righty.
This would be huge for the Rebels if they're able to get the leadoff man on.
Tom Morrow winds up. Morrow's pitch a little high for ball one. That fastball so hard thrown for strike one.
Found the corner too on that pitch.
And also, while we're at it, warming up for the New Hyde Park Rebels is number 6 out of the bullpen. That will be, I believe, if I'm right, yes, Quinton Oku. Morrow, 2-1 pitch. Morrow not liking that. Morrow thought that could have been a strike, but they're going to call it high. Counts now 3-1. Morrow winds back. Beautiful pitch there. Two-seamer had so much movement on that one, and now it counts full 3-2. Tom. Duda's going to tip that one. Cameraman's flinching a little bit there.
It's definitely a hard hit ball for that.
Yeah.
Flying.
Sorry, Thomas. And and Tom with the 3-2 count now. Let's see what he can work with against Duda. Tom. Fastball's outside for ball 4. He knew he missed that one a little bit too. Leadoff hitter gets on base.
It's huge for the Rebels now, seeing if they're going to be able to get at least some runs up now and make this a little bit tighter of a game so they can make a better comeback when it comes to the 7th inning.
Yeah, Tyler, now with a runner on base and a new count. Tom Morrow, let's see what he can do now. Morrow with a dirty changeup for strike 1. Tom wants to pick him off there. And Tom and Nedfield are going to have a talk quick at the mound. Tom makes the call, checks runner at first. Morrow winds up. Fastball gets the corner of the plate for strike 2.
Beautiful pitch by Tom, just finding the outside corner and being able to make this an 0-2 count.
Yeah, 0-2 count now for Tom Morrow. Rebels. Fastball's high, they try to get him. O'Neill almost got the tag out of him. I'm just going to call him safe.
Did we wrap them up after? I don't think I saw them in there.
Morrow, dirty slider outside, strikeout. Tom's first strikeout of the day. And now coming up to hit will be the very dangerous Joe Sardo.
Just a nasty slider. I mean, went right outside the zone, just barely looked like it was coming right down the middle. Really enticed the batter to swing.
Yeah, no, this is a matchup we've been waiting for. Best reliever versus best hitter. Sardo was going to bunt. It's a foul ball, though. Hit him, but it's a foul ball. Kept that bunt in play. Joe Sardo, great contact hitter. Sardo would take that outside for ball 1. Up. To rip to center. Morrow's going to look over that one, and Kender. Sardo's got a single. Runners on first and second for the Rebels now. And now Coach Bassman's going to have a talk with Tom as Giuseppe Sedita will come up to bat.
This is huge for the Rebels now. With only one out, they're going to try to get something going and make this a closer game so they have a better chance in the 7th inning.
Yeah, and earlier in this game, Sedita was not quiet at all. Smoked one over the left field wall for a home run. Has one of 2 home runs in this game, along with Mepham's Tyler O'Neill. 2 huge bombs. And let's see what Tom can work with now against such a dangerous, powerful hitter. First pitch high for ball 1. Tom slider, middle outside for ball 2. Kender, 4, 6, 3, double play. O'Neill turns it beautifully. Tom with the great pitch there to get him ground out. Was not ready for that, Sedita. Kender turning 2.
Great play by the Mepham defense, being able to get out of that little jam that they had and keep the Rebels to a scoreless inning.
And now the Pirates going into the bottom of the 6th, lead 8-2, and Tom Morrow with a dominant pitching performance in the top of the 6th. And now coming to the mound for the Great Neck South Rebels will be none other than number 6, Quinton Oku.
The Rebels cannot afford to let Mepham score at least any runs really here. Be very, very detriment to their possible 7th inning comeback.
Agreed there, Tyler. Quinton Oku coming in for the first time today. Well, of course, the first time today. So Tyler, what do you think the Rebels would have to do to start getting some momentum and have to come back here?
think it'd be huge for the Rebels to at least get, hold them to at least 4 batters this inning. And you just have to be smart when you're up to bat. You got to take certain pitches, and you're going to need the umps on your side sometimes. And if they can get some walks and some singles, they'll be able to at least generate something. And one huge hit can change this whole game.
You're definitely right there, Tyler. And leading off for the Mepham Pirates will be the 3-hitter, Tyler O'Neill. As we look back earlier in this game, Tyler O'Neill smoked one over to the center field wall, to deep center, the longest part of this baseball diamond. And, well, actually none other than Coach Mike Laurel baseball field. And Tyler O'Neill, let's see maybe if he can hit another home run or do something else very big here.
When you're hot, you're hot. He's been swinging the bat very well today and made multiple plays defensively.
You got that one right, Tyler. And as Aku finishes setting up and warming up his pitching, they're going to throw it on the second, and Tyler O'Neill is going to take the batter's box. And muted. Well, let's see if Tyler O'Neill can maybe produce some late inning extra runs work.
So we'll see here if the Rebels are able to get a 1-2-3 inning, or at least something to, to gain any type of momentum.
Tyler O'Neill getting ready to swing. Aku, wind up, pitch. Aku. O'Neill looks low for ball 1. O'Neill smokes one to left. That's high. That's deep. That's going to go foul. That had the distance. That had the power.
That ball was crushed foul.
Crushed. Almost was a home run. Few feet away from the left field side of the wall. And Tyler will now have a 1-1 count.
I mean, baseball is a game of inches. You really need, if a couple inches to the right there, and that ball's gone.
Cool with the pitch. Cool's pitch way outside. Lost control of that one. Count's now going to be 2-1. And Tyler O'Neill just talking with the umpire now as Aku and catcher for the Great Neck South Rebels just have a nice little mound visit real quick. And 2-1 count for Tyler O'Neill. Aku's wind up. The pitch. Inside for O'Neill. It's a 3-1 count now.
Just barely high. Almost made the top of the strike zone.
Correct there, Tyler. Just a little high for O'Neill. 3-1 count. Aku's wind up. The pitch. O'Neill's going to foul that one off. Great Neck South thought that could have been a fair ball, but it bounced off O'Neill, so it's going to be a foul ball.
Definitely could have used that when you have a player like Tyler O'Neill that just is a great baseball player and makes very hard contact on the ball when he gets a chance.
That's way outside for ball 4. Now coming at the hit will be Nick Walker. Starting to get a little breezy here at night. 7:08 p.m. at beautiful Mepham High School. And now pitch running for Tyler O'Neill. I believe that will be the end of the day for him. It will be number 24 for the Mepham Pirates, sophomore Trey O'Neill, his brother. What? Life's crazy sometimes, Tyler. Works out well.
Perfect. I mean, Tyler O'Neill's played a great game, and, whether it's been swinging the bat or defensively, he's no errors today. He's had a home run out, and was able to take a walk there. So he's had a great game and has made a big impact for the Pirates.
Agree with you there, Tyler. And now Walker swung it strike one. We'll now look at ball one. Walker off the 1-1 count. High for Nick Walker. 2-1 count.
Alex, this way. Hanzo, move your feet, please.
Wind up the pitch. That pitch is outside for Walker. It's a 3-1 count. Walker with the 3-1 count. High for ball four.
Rebels need to get something going now. They're in a little bit of a jam here with 0 outs. They got to get something going.
Yeah, the Rebels struggling to find the strike zone right now. Now coming up to hit will be the lefty, Jack DeVillo, who's had a very strong performance so far today.
Good matchup, too, lefty on righty.
Yeah, very good matchup for DeVillo here. Oku's pitch. DeVillo will look at that for strike one. All one pitch now on Jack DeVillo. Oku's windup. High curveball for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Warming up for the Mepham Pirates also in the bullpen is Tyler O'Neill, one of the best pitchers on Long Island, warming up right now, looking to possibly close this one out.
Helps when you have a guy like Tyler on the mound. It really does. Able to close out this game would be huge for the Mepham Pirates to get a win today.
Yeah, you got to get big bounce back win against Long Beach, where it was a little embarrassing at one point for Long Beach. For the Mepham Pirates against Long Beach, my apologies, where the Mepham Pirates just fell apart that game.
It happens, you know. I mean, sometimes things just don't go your way, and they had their way almost the whole game and just weren't able to execute in the 7th inning. But this is how winning streaks start. When you are able to close games out and win these sometimes, you know, whether it's a tight game or it can be a blowout, it's huge for a team, whether it's momentum or starting to get on a win streak.
Trying to say that better, Tyler. And now Jack DeVillo with a 3-1 count. Runners on first and second. And DeVillo's going high and outside for ball four. Now coming at the bat is one of the best Mepham hitters on the roster. That will be junior Aiden Amato.
It's huge here for the Rebels to either get a strikeout or some type of, you know, whether it's a double play or just a simple pop-up in the infield, be huge for the Rebels.
Yeah, the Rebels could really use it now desperately. Oku's going to talk it over with his coach. No outs and the bases are juiced.
He's got very good stuff. I mean, he's pitches when he can land them are very good. He's just had a little some problems with his control today, and some pitchers are getting away from him.
So Tyler, if I'm right now Oku for the Great Neck South Rebels, what do I have to do to start trying to get the Mepham Pirates to start swinging at some balls and try to strike them out?
Just do what you're best at. If your best pitch is a four-seam fastball, you try to target, just attack the strike zone and throw your four-seam fastball. You got to do what you're best at, and when you start getting your confidence up, you maybe get a batter out, you are able to kind of open up the strike zone and get the hitters guessing a little bit.
I believe Oku might be doing that right now. There's the fastball, you're right. He's going to bounce back on the umpire's leg for ball one.
I got one in my eye earlier.
Really? Did you get the umpire looking? Umpire looking at us for that one. It is very cold.
Very cherry. Very chilly.
You say very cherry?
Chilly.
Tyler. Oh, Tyler.
A lot of wind.
Tyler. Oh, Tyler Steinberg. Tyler Steinberg,
Words.
everyone.
Like
English.
words.
English major right here. Amato has a 2-1 count. Amato smokes that one, almost takes out his own teammate, Trey O'Neill there. And the count's going to go down to 2-2 now.
Would not be shocked if this is some type of off speed just to get the pitch, to get the hitter guessing and maybe reach for a pitch here.
Yeah, Tyler, I could definitely see him going for a ball here. Maybe try to get him to reach on one, Amato. And they're going to call a balk on a coup. And O'Neill's going to score. And the score will now go to 9-2. Runners will advance one base. And the Mepham Pirates now lead 9-2. Full count now, 3-2. Two count now. Almost takes out another teammate of his now.
This is a must out for the Rebels. You have a 3-2 count. You're looking to get, the batter to try to reach on something or maybe just throw a nice pitch. They need the out now.
Yeah, Tyler, they definitely need to get a big out here. Mono on a full count. Mono staying alive.
Good battle between the pitcher and the batter here.
Yeah, Ku throwing strong fastballs right now, but Amano's just getting strong pieces of him.
Green slide, that's it. Green slide, I'm taking the rest.
Amano chases at a fastball outside. Strike 3.
Aku really needed that out. That's huge for the Rebels now. They maybe be able to start getting something going, and a double play would be huge for them right now.
Agree with you there, Tyler. And now up to bat is the sophomore, TJ Coyne. Pitch in the dirt. Walker could have gone home, but Passman held him up. Passman just wanted to be safe there. And still now 1 out for the Mepham Pirates. With 1 out and a now 1-0 count. 1-0 count for TJ Coyne.
Tell Pink to get on that.
Coyne fouls it off his leg.
Aku's doing a really good job right now just attacking the hitter, throwing what he's best at, and that's his four-seam fastball, just getting it high and making batters like TJ just really want to swing, and it's an enticing pitch for sure.
Yeah, you're right there, Tyler. And now 1 out, 1-1 count for TJ Coyne. TJ Coyne almost had a home run earlier. Over TJ's head. TJ on the ground on that one.
I mean, that went toward his head. I'd be scared too if I was TJ.
Yeah, comically laughing it off. TJ Coyne, one of my good friends.
Same, yeah.
High fastball, 3-1 count.
Ku throws very hard. He just has a little problem with his control, and if he's able to find the strike zone, once he does, it's going to be really hard to get a hit off him.
Really agree with you there, Tyler. Yeah, his control struggling to find it a little bit, but that velocity's been strong all game. There's pitch, outside for ball 4. And now the bases are loaded for starting catcher Willie Nedfield. 0-0 count with 1 out. That's ball 1. Ball 2 there now on Nedfield, excuse me. Pitch is high.
With the 3-0 count, look for the batter to likely take a pitch here and try to see if he can draw a walk and and bring a run in.
Yeah, 3-0 count for the Mepham Pirates. That pitch is over the head, outside ball 4. Nick Walker will score, and the Pirates are in double digits, score of 10-2.
But the Pirates cannot get comfortable with this lead, as last time they had a bigger lead like this, they were not able to come through in the 7th inning. So you still have to play your heart out and make sure that every run matters and that you're able to play good defense when it comes to the top of the 7th.
Yes, Howard, you're right. And now next up to bat will be Michael Cuccinella, the sophomore, who had got walked last time and had a run, and now he will come back up to bat. First pitch to Michael Cuccinella is outside in the dirt for ball 1. Ku struggling to find his control. Outside, 2-0 for Michael Cuccinella. Coach doesn't chase it. That's a 3-0 count now. Mr. Stein, is Mercy Rule 10? I know, that's what I'm saying. Up by 10.
Run in for the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, Tyler, and if the Mepham Pirates get one more run with the Rebels only maintaining 2 points, that will be the game for the Mepham Pirates, as that will be a mercy rule. Bases loaded for the Mepham Pirates, 1 out. And up to bat is sophomore Charlie Leo. Leo looks at a high fastball for ball 1. Could be the final at bat for the Mepham Pirates all day, but we're going to find out in a sec. Leo's going to call a strike inside.
Good pitch there by Aku, being able to find the strike zone with a nice fastball.
Aku gets the motion. Aku winds up. Smokes it up the middle. Can they turn 2? No, they cannot, and that's going to be the game, I believe. And yes, it will be. Game over for the Mepham Pirates due to a mercy rule. The Mepham Pirates will win this one in 6. The score of 12-2. Pirates played strong. The Rebels gave it their best effort, but just couldn't get out on top off a dominant Pirate win. Leo Asta will get the win, and Tom Morrow, not a save, but comes in and relieves very strong. Great pitching for the Pirates today, and exceptional hitting from Tyler O'Neill, Billy Kender, and believe it or not, the whole team, I believe, almost had a hit.
It was a great offensive game for the Mepham Pirates, being able to put 12 runs up and a struggling 6th inning for the Rebels. Just weren't able to find the strike zone the whole time, and that's kind of what lost in the game for the most part. But the Mepham Pirates playing great offense, being able to get runs in, and good defense, not making any errors.
And that was BMB's Primetime Game of the Week. I was Sean McQuillan alongside now Tyler Steinberg. Thank you to AJ Freed, who was here earlier in the podcast. And we'll see you next week on BMB's Primetime Game of the Week, only here on the Bellmore-Merrick Broadcasting YouTube channel. Signing off.